Welcome to Center Ice in Canton, Ohio for the final showcase of the year for the Cincinnati Cyclones varsity. Game 1 will be against the Hilliard Wildcats. First time these two teams met, Hilliard took the victory 4-1. And the first game of the weekend has historically been the worst game of the weekend for Cyclones. They tended to start out really slow on the weekend games, on the tournaments and showcases. So hopefully they'll get a quick start today. An update on the injury to Brandon Martin. He did break his collarbone in 2 places in the last tournament. He is finished for the year. And Brett Toth has been brought up and is here today somewhere. There he is. I believe he's the only person brought up from the U16s for today's game.
Oh, yeah.
Looks like Preston Martin will be between the pipes for today's game. Steiger, Sweeney, and Coates on offense to start out the game, and Prosser and Reed Steiger on defense. Colin brings it in. Throws it towards the net, into the corner. Colin picks it up again, tries to feed it to the middle, turned over. Hilliard coming the other way. Nice play by Prosser.
There's another good play. And another one.
Prosser throws it around for Coates. Coates for Colin Steiger coming out of the zone. Dumped back in by Hilliard. Reed to Sweeney, picked off. Colin comes up with a big hit, or Reed comes up with a big hit there. In the film room this week, Colin said he likes it when I give him credit for other people's things, so there you go, Colin. McKinnish dumps it in and chases. Lang to Toth deep in the zone. He sends it back to Lang's side. Back to the neutral zone it goes. Lang picks it up and dumps it back in. Cyclones doing a good job of controlling the play so far. Fox on the forecheck there. Schroeder will play it. Around for Crockett and goes through to the blue line, where it's sent in by Hilliard and covered by Martin. 12:54 to go, first period, scoreless. Schroeder goes down in the corner. And the battle of the near boards ensues. Fox comes away with it. Skates it up and around a defenseman and into the zone, but turns it over. Coming back to Spang. Offsides is the call. Eli Luton to face off. Reed Steiger with the hit the blue line to delay the play and almost cause an offsides.
Shot.
There's a shot and a save from Morton. 11:52 on the clock, first period, no score. No angle shot for Hilliard. Dumped in by Yarko. To the corners, Luton. Hilliard enters the zone, but Reed Steiger and Prosser are there. Off the boards there, back to Yarko. Yarko into the zone, dumps it in for a line change. It's coming all the way back out of the zone. Shot and a save by Martin. 10:42 on the clock, first period, still no score. Lang's going to carry it up the boards himself. Gets into the zone. Colin Steiger to get it far corner. Looked like he told Sweeney to break off and he was going to play the puck, but Sweeney kept coming. Shot wide of the net from the blue line. Lang picks it up. Throws it behind the net. The blue line, McKinnish. McKinnish shoots. Paddled out of play. .10:08 to go, first period. Rossell on the faceoff. Into the Cyclones end, McKinnish gets there first.
Good play.
Nice block pass there by Rossell. Carried in by Brett Toth. Brett feeds it forward to Scott. Nice feed. They didn't finish. Spang puts it back into play. Nice play by Spang. Picked up by Brett Toth. Brett cross ice to Crockett. Doesn't get there. Nice pass out front for Hilliard. Dump back in and we have a whistle. And a game misconduct for number 48 on Hilliard. Cross-checking and a 2-minute for unsportsmanlike, so double minor is the call for Hilliard. So Cyclones go on to power play with 9:11 to go in the first period. Rossell taking the face-off. There is the counseling session over there with the other coach. Early lead would be huge for the Cyclones here. Back to Reed Steiger. Over to Coates. Back to Steiger. Reed dumps into Colin. Colin center pass. Oh man, Colin Just didn't get anything on that. Colin again from the left circle, whiffs. Sends it across, and again, it went off. Looked like it went off a skate there. Coates behind the net.
I want to know what he said.
And they clear it. 3:24 to go on the penalty, on the power play for the Cyclones. Reed Steiger will start behind his net. Leaves it for Colin. Colin brings it into the zone. Pulls up, out of view in the near boards. Rossell goes in to help out. To the blue line it goes. Colin sends it across to Coates. Coates back to Colin. Shot. Out front again. Nice feed there by Colin. Rossell spinning, shooting wide of the net. Spang behind the net for Colin again. Colin looking out front for Rossell. That shot was deflected, or the pass was deflected before it got to Rossell. Coates goes D to D for Reed Steiger. Reed's pass is blocked and then cleared down the ice. Coates brings it into the zone, runs into traffic, and we have a whistle. 2:05 to go on the power play for the Cyclones, and 7:16 to go in the period. Still no score. Golitsky will take the face-off. Into the Cyclones end to be played by Prosser. Brett Toth. Ahead to Golitsky. Picked up by Sweeney and dumped in. That's not really what they want to do on a power play. Sweeney dumps it deep for Toth. Toth back to the blue line for Brett. Brett's pass is blocked and taken. And Prosser will have to come over and help out. They dump it in. 1:21 to go on the power play for the Cyclones. Brett Toth with the puck. Golitsky to Sweeney. Into the zone. Sweeney shot. Scott Toth on the shot. Didn't go. Sweeney in the near corner. He clears it out. 6:07 to go in the period. 52 seconds on the power play for the Cyclones. Coates on the far boards. He'll bring it in. Leaves it at the point for Colin to Spang. Shot is blocked. Colin Steiger picks it up in the right circle. Reed Steiger on the far boards. Throws it to the middle. Oh, man, nice opportunity there. It's a good pass. Rossell just couldn't settle it. Coates, shot. And it's cleared by Hilliard. 15 seconds. They might get one rush left on this power play. 5:42 or 5:24 on the clock in the first period. 9 seconds on the power play. They're going to have to hurry if they're going to take advantage of the numbers. And it's back out to even strength. Spang. That goes all the way down for icing. 4:56 to go, first period. Martin covers that one. And Lang just went to the box. I did not see what the call was. But we're on a penalty kill. And Hilliard is on the power play with 4:52 to go in the first period. Shot, post. Man, that was close. Preston got it. Darko's going to take the face off. Wins it ahead for Fox. Fox off the boards. Still down there, pressured. Nice play there by Schroeder. It's off his skate and poked away by Yarko. Bounces right out front again, I thought. And wow. And then we have a whistle. And do we have Schroeder going to the box? Yes, we do. Cross check on Schroeder is going to make it 5-on-3. 128 for 5-on-3 with 4:19 to go in the first period. Shot into the side of the net, and we have another whistle. And this is just the net dislodged. 4 minutes even to go in the first period. 1:07 to go on the 5-on-3 power play. Nice clear. Hilliard brings it in, sets up their power play. Shot over the net, 3.5 to go. Another shot wide of the net again. 30 seconds to go on the 5-on-3 power play for Hilliard. Shot from the blue line. Shot way wide of the net. 19 seconds to go on the 5-on-3 power play. Another save for Martin. And that one's shot deflected out of play. 10 seconds to go on the 5-on-3 for Hilliard. And then we'll have 32 seconds more of a 5-on-4 power play for Hilliard. Shot, save, Martin. Lang is out of the box, and we're back to 5-on-4 for 32 seconds with 2:52 to go in the first period and no score. Rosell pins him against the boards. Good way to kill some time. Not a bad idea there. Six seconds left on the 5-on-4 power play. Shot, save for Martin. And it's cleared by Colin Steiger, and now we're back to even strength. Nice penalty kill for the Cyclones. Brett Toth sends it in. And Brett goes down on the forecheck. Good pressure down there in the corner by Brett. Crosser with the shot. No, that hit Scott Toth in front, but almost hit him in the face. He had to defend himself there from that shot. There's a shot from the point for McKinnish is wide. Ooh, nice centering pass there. Probably Prosser. Rosell gets it deep again for Brett. Brett behind the net, throws it up. Oh, nice pass there. And now it's on top of the net. And there's the whistle. So, minute 19 to go in the first period. Still no score. Litsky on the faceoff. It's under his skate. Crockett trying to pick it out of there. Just couldn't get it. Galitsky throws it back in. Cleared by Hilliard, and now 1-on-none. And a big save for Martin. 59 seconds to go in the first period. Rocket throws it in. Fox on the forecheck, takes down the man. Galitsky takes over. Going the other way. He's got Fox with him. Shot deflected to the corner. Fox sends it back to the middle for Galitsky. Galitsky stops it up on the far corner, on the far boards. He is battling. Fox forces the cover by the Hilliard keeper. 21 seconds to go in the first period, and Luton take the face-off. Luton wins the face-off, knocks the other man down. Dropped the back shot. Behind the net is Buell going to work. Buell over to Yarko. Out front. Didn't get there in time. And that's going to go all the way down and end the period. So after one, it's 0-0. Steiger to face off, starting the second period. Sweeney takes it off the face off. Picked up by Prosser and sent in. Sticks flying down here on the near boards. There's a loose stick on the ice. I don't know whose it is. Reed Steiger throws it back in. It was a Hilliard player with the missing stick. She has it back now. Steiger across ice for Sweeney. Sweeney with an opportunity. Backhands it toward the net. That pass is blocked, or shot, or was blocked, whatever you want to call it. Shot in by Coates. 13:58 to go, second period. Shot into the glove of the Hilliard keeper by Lang. Kept in by Lang. Cross ice to Brett Toth. Brett couldn't get the shot off. He was tied up just before he got it off. Brett comes away with it. Sends it to McKinnish. McKinnish with a shot into the glove. 13:36 to go, second period. Still zeros on the board. Oh, nice pass out front. Shot Lang. Rebound. McKinnish will play it. He's got pressure coming. Over to Rosell. Nice pass.
Keep on him.
Ooh, Rosell's pass is deflected back to Martin, who had to actually make a save. Brett Toth on the far boards. Sends it ahead for Scott. Through the legs of the defender and covered. Wow, he almost got there in time. 13:04 in the second period. Galitsky taking the face-off. Galitsky comes away. He's got Fox out front battling for position. Sent back in by Schroeder. Into the corner. Spang has it. Spang off a skate. He's going to have to defend that. Shot wide by Hilliard. Fox should have applied a hit there. Centering pass. Good chance for Hilliard. Spang going to work behind the net. Nice job. There's a goal for Hilliard. 12:12 to go in the second period. Hilliard with the lead, 1-0. Shot behind the net. Yarko with the near boards, back to Reed. Reed's knocked off the puck. Luton going to battle in the far corner. Shot, save Martin. Picked up by Luton. He's got the neutral zone. Carries it in and gets it deep. Buell picks it up in the corner. Is immediately met by a Hilliard player. Yarko with a nice hit behind the net. Battle. Yarko brings it out. Oh man, fans on the backhand pass. He had Luton out front. Hilliard shot into the glove of Martin. McKinnish feeds it out. That's got to go all the way down for icing. Icing is waved off. Colin Steiger out front. Oh, he has Sweeney. Picked away by Coates and then taken by Hilliard. Big chance for Hilliard now. He's in back behind McKinnish, and it's covered by Martin. 10:23 on the clock, second period, 1-0 Hilliard. Reed Steiger up the boards for Sweeney. Taken over by Hilliard. Nice shot block there by McKinnish, or pass block. Dumped back in by Hilliard. Colin going to work down there. Nice help out there by McKinnish. Picks it up in the corner. Sends it to Coates. Coates dumps it in. He's got Sweeney forechecking down there. And that's off the ceiling. Rosel's line out with 9:39 to go in the second period, trailing by 1. Schroeder fans on the shot, feeds it forward to Toth. It goes all the way through to Brett Toth. Shot off the side of the net by Rosell. Spinning shot by Toth. Scott Toth in the corner. Out of the zone. Spang tries to send it back in. He finally gets it back. And he sends it back in, but it's gloved by a Hilliard player. And now they got a 2-on-1 going the other way. Paddled away by Martin. Brett Toth off the boards. He's got Scott with him. He passes it over to Scott. Scott takes a shot. Kept in by Rosell. Rosell shot off the pads. Brett Toth on the shot, and that's in the glove of the Hilliard keeper. And those are some good saves. Galitsky will take the face-off with 8:42 to go. Fox dumps it deep. Prosser keeps it in. Crockett down there. Galitsky with a steal behind the net. Out front to Fox. Fox behind the net again. Fox hits him into the corner. Prosser steps up and keeps it in the zone and dumps it deep again. Crockett going in to get it. Fox behind the net. Fox and Crockett. Their Hilliard player was hit by Fox at the blue line, stalled him just for a second, and it caused him to go offsides. Nice play there. 7:58 to go in the second period. Scores 1-0 Hilliard. Prosser to Reed. Reed past Buell into the zone. Icing. 7:44. In the second period. Collin around to Yarko. Yarko brings it up the boards. Into the zone. Good job by Buell staying on sides there. Had the one molecule of his skate on the blue line. Good hit there by the Hilliard player. Knocks Lou off the puck. Stepping up is Reed Steiger. Takes the big hit. And is dragged down. Unbelievable. There's no... Oh, there's the call. I was going to say. A hold and an interference. 7:06, 5-on-5 hockey. Sweeney. Coates dumps it in. Collin dumps it in. Dumped in by Hilliard.
Get there, Jack.
Colin Steiger goes to work behind the net.
Dylan.
Shot, save, Martin. 6:19 to go. Still 1-0 Hilliard. Rossell takes the face off. Rossell sends it ahead to Brett. Brett will have a chance. And into the leg pads he goes. Picked up by McKinnish. Shot. I heard a whistle before the shot, but apparently McKinnish did not. The net was off. 6:03 in the second period. Score is still 1-0. Brett Toth about 4 inches from tying this game. McKinnish clears it. He's got Brett skating for it. Rossell keeps it in deep. Behind the net is Toth out front. Oh, he had Brett out there. Schroeder off the boards into the neutral zone again. Brett Toth sends it to the middle for Scott. Schroeder shot that off of Galitsky's leg, but he pokes it back in. Nice play there, Schroeder. Spang will play it. Back to the neutral zone. Line change happening there for Hilliard. Runs into a lot of traffic. Poked ahead by Fox to Galitsky. Off of Galitsky's skate there. And back into the zone. Spang will get it. Galitsky keeps it in the corner. Up to Fox. Fox loses it. Shot. Bouncing puck. Behind the net. Spang back there to play it. He's got help with Schroeder. Fox picks it up. Nice pickup there because that was going to be a shot otherwise. Throws it across ice for Crockett. Crockett skating for it. Takes the man down. Puck is still loose in the corner. Crockett trying to dig it out. Fox with a nice hit. And Lou with a nice hit. Dumped back in by, I believe, Prosser. Prosser throws it back in again. Hilliard. Lang with a big hit behind the net and takes some gloves to the face. Shot, save, Martin. Big hit there by Hilliard.
Come on, Dylan. Come on, Dylan. Oh, good pass.
Off the side of the net by Hilliard. Poke to the corner, and Lang will pick it up there and send it up to Yarko. Yarko near boards, turns it over.
Come on, Dylan.
Shot wide by Hilliard. Kept behind the net by Lang and thrown over to the other side for Buell. Buell tries to get up the boards to Prosser. Picked up by Lou.
Get to him, get to him.
And then turned over again. Between the circles, shot. Rebound, goal. No goal. I believe there was a shot. The net was dislodged
Keep that up.
before the second shot came. Yep, no goal. 2:40 to go, second period. So both nets on both sides of the ice have come dislodged multiple times in this game. Colin Steiger shot. Ooh. Hilliard won the faceoff cleanly. Got a shot from the top of the circle, or from the blue line more. And now it's in the corner. Colin battling, comes away with it. Sends it up to Sweeney. Sweeney backhands it into the zone. Oh, Colin had a chance there. Stepping up is Reed Steiger. His pass is blocked. Colin picks it up, sends it back to Reed. Picked up by Hilliard in the corner. Shot from the blue line by McKinnish. Sweeney across. Colin Steiger's shot is saved. Man, that's a good save again by the Hilliard keeper. Colin Steiger trying to work it back out front. He's got Sweeney out there. Coates, his pass is blocked. That's going to be taken by McKinnish at the blue line. Shot deflected by Sweeney over the net. Coates behind the net by Colin Steiger. McKinnish, he'll take a shot again. That goes off a skate, I think, into the corner. Coates drives him off the puck. McKinnish. Cross ice for Reed. Reed to Sweeney, but off his stick, and now Sweeney with a chance. His shot is leg saved. Backhanded by Sweeney. Hilliard keeper saves all three of those shots, and now Hilliard's got a chance coming the other way. That one went off a skate. Shot blocked by McKinnish. Poked ahead by McKinnish. Shot wide of the net. One-timer shot wide for Hilliard. Nice takedown by Reed Steiger back there.
There you go. Good job, Jack.
Colin comes away with the puck. Colin spinning, delivering to Coates. Coates tried to get it to the middle. Could not get it to Sweeney. Spang shot off the pillows to the corner for Schroeder. Pass block, shot. Colin Steiger on the blocked pass there. Now that one goes all the way down to Preston Martin. Martin up to Spang, and that's going to end the second period with a score of 1-0 Hilliard. There will be an ice cut, so we have a brief break here. Cyclones circled this game on the calendar after losing to Hilliard the first time. We just felt like it's a game they shouldn't have lost, and now they're trailing again by a goal. Welcome back from the break, and we are ready to play period 3 of this game between the Cincinnati Cyclones Varsity and the Hilliard Wildcats. Hilliard is up 1-0.
Start the layering. Turn the camera.
Steiger on the face-off. Back to Prosser. Coates picks it up. Oh, a little problem with wet ice down there. Coates knocked off the puck. The Reed sends it to Colin. Ahead to Sweeney, deep in the zone. Sweeney pulls up. Tried to hit Coates on that, but he threw it to the non-stick side, and it ends up being dumped back in by the Cyclones. Hilliard brings it in. Nice play there by Coates. Rosser picks it up. Looking for somebody, waiting for help. Colin Steiger comes up. Colin pulls up, looks out front for Sweeney. Can't get the pass off. Sweeney has to go in and help. Nice pick there by Reed Steiger. Dumps it back into the zone. Cyclones on a line change here.
Good work. Sit in.
Toth lost the puck. Brett Toth picks it up. Skates into the zone. Takes a shot, but it's blocked out of play. Rosell and Brett Toth go to work behind the net. Brett Toth comes out with it, tries to shoot it into the side of the net. Pulls it back again and throws it behind the net for Rosell. Rosell throws it out front for Brett. Brett shot. Ooh, deflected by Rosell, but doesn't go. And it's covered. Galitsky will take the face-off. Fox sends it to Crockett behind the net. Crockett knocks the man down, takes the puck. Gets it taken back.
Way to battle, Dylan! Go, go, go! Set up!
Galitsky throws it back into the zone. Hilliard tries to split the defenders and McKinnish takes him down. That's good to see, because there's been times this year when the Cyclones let people skate right down between the circles. They cannot let that happen at all this weekend. Competition is too good to do that. Crockett ahead to Galitsky. Galitsky dumps it in on net from center ice. Fox on the forecheck. Spang from behind his own net. Throws it up to Luton. That's going to go into the zone, but it's on net. And Luton makes him cover it. 11:57 in the game. 1 goal lead for Hilliard. Luton taking the face-off in the Hilliard end. Comes away with it. Throws it out front. Spang keeps it in for Luton. Luton looking in the middle for Yarko. Buell with the stick lift. Taken away by Schroeder momentarily and then picked up by Hilliard again. Schroeder skating it into the zone. He's got a little help shot into the glove of the Hilliard keeper. 11:37 to go. And Steiger's line back on. Steiger taking the face off. Wrapped around and out of the zone by Hilliard. Schroeder will go back to play it. He waited too long and got it taken away. Colin picks it up out of the corner. It's Sweeney. Sweeney back, tries to hit Colin back. Little miscommunication there. Shot, rebound, picked up by Colin Steiger. Ahead to Coates. If Coates gets there in time. Sweeney and Coates below the red line. Shot, kick save. Played by Colin Steiger. There's a shot from the blue line, wide for Hilliard. Out to the blue line. He takes it out of the zone. Sweeney applying some pressure down here. Cyclones doing a good job keeping it out of the middle of the circles today. From the blue line. Upcoming penalty on the Cyclones. Had some trouble with penalties in the second period. And there it is. Let's see what the call is. Looks like it's on Reed Steiger. Reed Steiger closing on Fox for the lead in penalty minutes for the team. He's got 2 today. Not sure what there's, cross-check is the call. 9:42 to go, and Hilliard on the power play. Shot wide by Hilliard. Shot wide again by Hilliard. 1:36 to go on the power play. Rosell with the steal, and he has Brett Toth with him. And he throws it in the back of the net for a shorty, and we have a tie game with 9:02 to go. Charlie Rosell. And with 1:20 to go on the power play. Nicely played there by McKinnish. Kick save for Preston Martin. Shot blocked over the net and cleared by Colin Steiger. 56 seconds to go on the power play for Hilliard. And here they come. Nice play there by Spang. Nice bump. That's a goal. 2-1 Hilliard with 8:05 to go. Golitsky's line back on. Cyclones were not tied for very long before Hilliard answered with another goal. Here comes Reed Steiger. Into the zone, into the traffic, tries a hard angle shot. He had Fox trailing him. Golitsky shoots way wide of the net. Reed Steiger picked up by Fox behind the net. Fox out front. That's, wow, nice cover there by the Hilliard keeper. He dove around the net and landed on the puck. Nice cover. Colin Steiger's line back on. 7:39 to go in the game. Dumped back in by Reed Steiger. Sweeney behind the net, throws it out front. Man, Colin almost finished that one. Another good play by the Hilliard keeper. 7:31 to go. Sweeney up the boards. McKinnish skates it in. Does not get the shot off. Colin sends it back out of the zone to Lang. Lang off the boards to Coates. Coates gets it back. Skates it back into his own zone. His pass is picked off. Another save for Martin. Colin throws it out there for Coates, but he can't get to it in time. Picked up by Lang. Thrown in offsides. 6:54 to go. Picked off by Brett Toth. Brett into the corner. Throws it over to Scott. Scott back to Brett, back to Scott. Scott's pass is blocked. Back to the corner and back over to Brett. Brett's pass is blocked up into the air. Should have been a high stick there. Reed Steiger keeps it in the zone. His pass is blocked, but he gets it back. and then Hilliard takes over again and clears the zone. It's going to go all the way down for icing. 6:20 to go in the game. 1 goal lead for Hilliard. Cyclones have never led. They scored their only goal in this period. Yarko ahead to Luton into the zone. Got Buell with him. Sends it behind the net for Buell. Buell's behind the net. Nobody. Yarko got to the front of the net. Nice play by Luton. Reed to Yarko into the zone again. Reed for Yarko. Shot wide. Picked up by Luton. Throws behind the net again for Yarko. Yarko to Buell to Reed Steiger, who throws it to the far corner for Luton, who was taken down. And the Hilliard player comes away with a puck. Nice poke there by Reed. He's gonna. Thought he was gonna skate that up. He is. Off the skate to Colin. Makes a move. Oh man. Good chance there for Colin. Thought he was going to put that one away. He gets it back. Lang behind the net. Throws it out front off the pad, and it's covered. 4:41 to go in the game. That's out of play. 4:35 to go. Colin Steiger to Coates, back to Colin, shot. Ooh, that was a sneaky little shot Colin had there. Coates behind the net for Colin again. Colin looking for Sweeney out front.
Nice, Dylan!
It's cleared, picked up by Lang in the neutral zone, thrown back in for the delayed offsides. Sweeney has it. Coates has it. To the blue line. Tipped by a Hilliard player. Colin Steiger going back in. He's got Sweeney's shot. And good save again by the Hilliard keeper. 3:50 on the clock. Rossell's line out. Rossell has their Cyclones' only goal. Short-handed. Shot into the glove of Martin. 3:37 to go. Reed Steiger driven down. And Brett Toth comes away with it. He pulls up at the blue line, turns, delivers to Scott deep.
Up and out!
Prosser keeps it in. Reed Steiger throws it deep. Toth and Rossell to get it. Pops back to the blue line for Reed Steiger. Dumps it in deep again for Rossell. Rossell throws it out front. Oh. Shot by Prosser. Man, I wish that would have gone. Prosser shot again off the leg pad of a Hilliard player. And now we have an odd man rush for Hilliard. A little 3-on-2. Prosser arriving late, but wow. Nice play by Prosser. Good hustle to get back, disrupt that play.
Good, keep in. Good play.
Reed Steiger off the boards to Brett Toth. Sends it across to Scott Toth, who pulls up. Can't get the shot off. Should have shot that backhand. 2:20 on the clock. Lang to Sweeney. And a goal for Hilliard. That's going to be a nail in the coffin. 1:48 to go on the clock, and 3-1 the score. Hilliard with the lead.
Nice, good key, good key. Good key, boys, good help.
Lang to Colin Steiger into the zone. He's by himself.
Nice.
Prosser pops it back to the middle. Hilliard comes in on upcoming penalty. And there it is. Like too many men. Prosser coming to the box. So the Cyclones will play the last minute 4, shorthanded. Fox picked that pass off. Nice pick. Oh, they got taken right back by Hilliard. Nice save by Martin. Looked ahead to Fox. Throws it into the bench. 35 seconds left. I'm not sure clearing the puck even was the right play there. I think I'd just try to carry it out. This is not a tournament, so the goal differential doesn't matter. Another save for Martin. 25 seconds to go. Eli Luton on the faceoff. Thrown down the ice. And on goal. Luton. He keeps it in. He's got Politsky down there with him. They're running out of time. 9 seconds. Turnover, and that should be it. Final score, 3-1, Hilliard. Better than the last time these two teams met, but not the outcome the Cyclones wanted. And again, the Cyclones looking flat in the first game of a weekend. Hopefully, they'll look better against Indian Hill later today.